Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I will be showcasing you how to change the font size on your iPhone 17 or the iPhone 17 Pro. So this is very simple. You just need to open up your settings. Under settings, scroll down to the display and brightness, tap on that, and then you should see the text size. Now if you tap on that, you should see a slider and a sample. So if you want to, you can just use this dot to move to the right to increase the size or move to the left to decrease the size. And then you can actually see it in real time. The font size has been increasing or decreasing. So for instance, if I select that, you can actually see the font is much bigger, and when I hit the back button, you can see everything looks much more bigger. Now as you can see in the main menu, all icons has been in a bigger size. Okay, if you want the font size to be even bigger, you can go into accessibility and then go to the display and text size. And then from here on, turn on the large text. So tap on that and then select the slider on the top right corner of the device. And as you turn on that particular slider on, you will notice that there has been a new slider at the end which increased the size of that particular dot. You will notice that the screen font size has been increased. Now when you go back to the main screen, you will notice that the font size has been increased and it's going to be pretty massive. So guys, that is it in this particular video. Basically, this is the method through which you can adjust the font size on your iPhone 17 or the 17 Pro. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you how to restart your iPhone 17, 17 Pro, Pro Max or any other iPhone in two different ways. So let's get started. The first and the simplest way, it's going to be using the buttons. Here you can see there is a volume up and a volume down button along with this slider button. What you need to do is to quickly press and release the volume up, followed by quickly press and release the volume down button, and then hold on to the side button until the screen goes completely black and the Apple logo appears there. At that time, you will let go the side button. So again, quickly press and release the volume up, volume down, and hold on to the side button. While you are doing that, make sure that you do not touch on the screen. It will mess up the process of the sequence. And once you do that, you will see Apple logo up here. And then you will let go the side button, and that is going to go ahead and restart your iPhone without losing any of your data. All of your photos, videos, apps will still be available on your iPhone. You don't have to worry about it. And if it does not work very first time, go ahead and try it again. Sometimes it does take a few tries to get the hang of this device. Just make sure you press volume up, volume down quickly before holding onto the side button. Now another simple and easier way is using your Siri. If you have Siri enabled, then you just need to issue a command to Siri. To do that, simply say, Siri, restart my iPhone. Once you have shot the command, Siri will ask you to confirm by simply saying yes. And Siri can also go ahead and restart your iPhone without having any button methods. So for some reason, if your buttons are not working or that method is not working for you, then you can go ahead with the Siri method and it will give you exactly same result and restart your device quite easily. So guys, these are the two simplest methods through which you can restart your iPhone 17 Pro, Pro Max or any other iPhone in the 17 series devices and any iPhone. I hope this video has helped you out in some way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I will be showcasing you how to turn on the flashlight on the iPhone 17 or the iPhone 17 Pro. In fact, I will be showcasing you 3 different ways of doing that. Now, the first method is really simple. You just need to swipe down on the unlocked iPhone to open the control center and tap on the torch icon on the control center, and that should turn on the flashlight. As you can see, the flashlight has been turned on. Open up the control center from the top right corner and touch on the same torch icon and it will be turned off. Now in case you don't find the torch icon, you just need to long press in an empty area in the control center and tap on the add control and then look for the torch icon in this list. Okay, you should find this somewhere in the utility section. Now just tap on that and it will be added into your control center. Now just tap on that and you will notice that both the torch buttons has been turned on, which means that the flashlight has been on. Now to turn that off, you simply just press that button and it will be turned off. Now, another way of doing this is directly from the lock screen. In case you haven't tampered with the lock screen shortcuts, then you will be noticing that one of the lock screen shortcut is actually a torch and you can do this. So if you long press on the torch screen, I mean like right on the lock screen button, that's going to turn on the flashlight. And you can turn it off again like that by long pressing like that. And that's turn off the flashlight. Now, the other thing you can do is if you want to reprogram the action button to become the torch button. So if you go into your settings, then go to the action button, and then instead of being the silent mode, you can set it to the torch button. Once you set it up to the torch, when you long press the action button, it will turn on the flashlight. And again, when you long press that particular action button, and it will turn off the flashlight. So basically, these are the three simplest methods through which you can turn on or off the flashlight. I hope this video has helped you out in some way. If you have any question, comment down below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showcasing you how to turn off the passcode on your iPhone 17 series devices. Now I'm using the iPhone 17 Pro Max device, but this works on all the iPhone 17 and older models as well. So if you want to put the passcode to unlock your iPhone and you no longer wanted to use that functionality, then you can go ahead and disable it. So to do that, you just need to open up your settings. Under settings, scroll down to the Face ID and password. Then enter the current passcode, the one you want to disable. As soon as you enter your current passcode, that is going to allow you to get into your Face ID and passcode setting page. Now here, what you want to do is scroll down and find the passcode off. So tap on that. It's going to ask you if you want to turn off the passcode. Confirm by tapping on turn off. It may ask for your Apple ID password, so just go ahead and provide that. And once you enter your Apple ID and password, and that will turn off the passcode. Once you do that, that is the way you now disable the passcode. So from now on, you don't need any passcode to get into your iPhone. So basically guys, that is it in this particular video. I hope this video has helped you out in some way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing you how you can fix the iPhone 17 Pro Max or any other iPhone with a blank screen like this. So you want to follow this quick tip or fix. So let's get started. Now, the first thing which you are going to do is to locate your volume up and volume down button along with this big side button. So you are going to follow this process, which is you are going to quickly press and release the volume up and then quickly press and release the volume down button and then hold on to the side button. So here I'm going to be doing the volume up, volume down, and then you hold on to the side button just like that. And you are going to be keep holding until you see the Apple logo appear and then you release it. And you wanted to try this method as many times as you need until you get that Apple logo to appear. So if it does not work for the very first time, then keep on trying it. This is going to be the way to fix that black screen issue. Now, for some reason, sometimes it goes into the DFU mode where it's stuck and it does not turn on just by pressing that side button itself. You just follow this method, quickly pressing, releasing, volume up, volume down, and then hold onto the side button. This method will not delete any of your personal data. All of your photos, videos, apps will still be available on your device. Basically, this is just forcing the phone to restart itself. So guys, I hope this video will be helpful in fixing the black screen on your iPhone 17 Pro Max or any other iPhone that have a black screen. If this video has helped you out in some way, there are some other videos as well regarding the iPhone 17 series. Do check them out as well. If you have any question, query, comment down below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be showcasing you how to turn on the screen mirroring on your iPhone 17 Pro Max devices. To do that, you just need to swipe from the top right corner to open up the control center. And in here, you will find out the screen mirroring option is going to be available. Tap on that. Right now, I have the MacBook Pro available for me, and if I press that, then the screen mirroring will be turned on. Do note that you must have the same Wi-Fi connection connected with the other device, otherwise you will not screen mirror on the other device or the TV as well. Now, if you don't find the screen mirroring on that particular control center, just tap on that empty area and select the Add Control Center. Tap on that. You will find the screen mirroring in here, which is quite easy. Just tap on that and it will be added on your control center. Now just tap on that and your screen mirroring will be turned on. So guys, basically this is the simplest method through which you can screen mirror on your iPhone 17 Pro Max devices. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be showcasing you how to set up the Face ID on your iPhone 17 or the iPhone 17 Pro. So let's get started. The first thing which you need to do is to open up your settings. Under settings, scroll down to Face ID and password and tap on that. Under that, you should see set up Face ID. Now before you can set up the Face ID, you need to have to set up a password or the passcode. Because if you tap on the setup Face ID, then it's going to be asking you to get it started. Anyway, let's get started. So just tap on that and get started button and it's going to launch your face. And then you want to position your face in that little box just like that. And then just swivel your face around and allow the sensor to capture your face. Now once it's registered, you can also register Face ID with a mask. And then if you want to use the Face ID with the mask, you can select that as well. But also you have the option to select this setup later. So for the sake of this video, I will be tapping on setup later. And now the Face ID is set up. It's literally that simple. Just tap on done and that's it. So like I have said earlier that a passcode will be needed together with the Face ID. So in case the Face ID is not available, for some reason it is not working, then you need a passcode. So I'm just going to setting up a simple passcode. Make sure that you have a good passcode that cannot be easily guessed. Anyway, I'm just going to tap on using the same password, which is pretty simple. After that, you will have to re-enter the passcode again. And you guys, after entering the password, now sometime you will be required to sign in with your Apple ID just because Apple is going to be confirming that you are actually the person who has been changing the passcode or entering the password for your device. So guys, that is the simplest method through which you can set up your Face ID on your iPhone 17 series devices. I hope this video has helped you out in some way. If you like this video, do consider subscribing my channel. Or if you have any question or query, just comment down below. Thanks for watching. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showcasing you how to enable or how to turn on the Assistive Touch button on your iPhone 17 or the 17 Pro or any other iPhone. So this is very simple method. All you have to do is to go into your settings. Under settings, scroll down to accessibility. Under accessibility, scroll and find out the touch. Tap on that and then you will see Assistive Touch button. So you can see it's currently off by default. So if you tap on that, then you have the option to toggle that button on and that's going to enable the Assistive Touch button. Okay, so there is that Assistive Touch button. It's always going to be on your screen. Now obviously you can customize the Assistive Touch button based on what it does and what it looks like. Now here are some of the other Assistive Touch button features which you can customize as well. So guys, basically this is the simplest method through which you can enable the Assistive Touch button on your iPhone 17, 17 Pro or any other iPhone. I hope this video has helped you out in some way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? You just bought the iPhone 17 Pro Max which can shoot stunning photos and videos with the triple 48 megapixel camera. It's so good even the professionals are using it. So in this video, I will be showcasing you different settings and tips and tricks so you can also take pro level shoots in minutes. So let's get started. The first thing which you need to do is to open up your settings, then scroll down and open camera. The first picture setting that you will see is the photographic styles, but it's always recommended to keep it to the standard so that you can edit it yourself if needed. Then below that is the record video format. Inside here, you want the best quality and file size. Then 4K at 60 FPS is enough. But if you want the cinematic vibes, then always stick to the 4K at 24 per second. Because if you do that, then your videos will look like holiday movie. Now let's go down and you will get a bunch of toggles from there. You will need to turn on the enhanced stabilization. The action mode lower light is better left turned off if you don't plan on recording in low light. Then you have the HDR video, and this is an absolute game changer, so definitely turn it on. Next we have the auto FPS, and similarly if you are not crazy about the low light videos, so just turn it off. Lock camera should also be enabled so that you can switch the cameras when needed by yourself. The lock white balance can be kept turned off. Now let's go back, go to the record slow-mo, and from here either choose 240 fps for the best slow-mo quality, and if you want the prioritized resolution then select 4K at 120 fps. Now record cinematic here just like before, select 4K at 24 frames per second, which is what cinema will use. Now we have the record sound option here. Either choose the special sound if you want to capture ambient sound, for example nature videos, but if you want to focus on speech then mono is what you will need. Moving on, you have to allow the audio playback feature, which totally depends on your use case. After that, we have one of the most important option, which is the formats. Here, if you want to preserve space and also want more option to edit your photos after you take the shoot, then stick to high efficiency. But if you want to prioritize sharing it with some other operating system, in that case you can switch to most compatible, but high efficiency is always recommended. On photo mode, it's a no barrier that you select 24 megapixel. Right below that, you will have a Pro RAW resolution control, which you should definitely turn on. This will unlock your camera full potential by allowing you to switch to 48 megapixel. Then you can further change the Pro RAW format, and here what you should choose is JPEG XL lossy. And inside here you may be tempted to use the lossless format, but this takes up a lot more storage without having any significant difference in picture quality. So JPEG XL lossy is going to be your first choice. Now at the bottom we can enable the Apple ProRes video capture format. This will allow you to use HDR ProRes encoding or even the log. So if you are best at the color grading, log is the option that you are looking for. But for any other regular user, HDR is more than enough. Right below formats, we have the preserve setting option. Let's open it up. And the setting you definitely want to enable is creative control, exposure adjustment, night mode, pro resolution control, and Apple ProRes. What this will do is prevent your camera to revert the changes that we will make in this video. Now what you want to keep turned off this live photo toggle, because this generates low quality photos and keep up more space. The other option which are left should be revert back to default. Now below the reserve settings, you have the volume up for burst option, and enabling this will disable the default functionality, which is volume up for record videos. You also have the QR code and text detection option, which is handy, so you can just keep them turned on. Next up, we have the composition guidance, grid lines and levels. This will help you line up your shots, so definitely give them a try. The third option is mirror front camera. You should just keep it disabled and get used to it. If you keep it enabled, this will flip everything, so just disable this option and get used to it. Then we have the view outside the frame. This will show you what's around the main frame, and it's totally a matter of personal preference, whatever you want to keep it on or off. Then we have indicators. If you enable these, you will be able to easily toggle this on or off inside the camera app. Now we will move towards the photo capture. Here, make sure both these lenses are enabled and your default lens should be 24mm or one-time zoom. Below these, we have portraits in photo mode, which is a yes. Prioritize faster shooting is always no, because this will degrade your image quality, which we absolutely don't want. Lens correction can reduce wrapping or distortion in wide angle. So enable the micro control. This should always be disabled unless you want to take a macro photos. Then we have a new feature called lens cleaning hints, which you can just leave this on. And lastly, you can choose if you want to save photos taken in other apps to your library. Now that we are done with the camera settings, let's open up the camera app itself. And in the photo app, you can change the resolution to 48 megapixel and then formats to either HIC or RAW. For regular use case, HIC is enough. We can also enable the exposure value shortcuts. You can tap on it, bring down the exposure for more natural lighting, and this will be persistent. So you won't have to use the sundial anymore and it won't reset. We also have the flash and live mode toggle. both of which should be kept turned off. Now, if you click on these more dots here, you also get the exposure option. But what's important is the aspect ratio, and you should always keep it to 4:3 as it gives you the most photo information. And talking about the zoom, you can tap on the one-time zoom to switch between your three lenses. And then you also have the digital 2x, 4x, and 8x zoom. And for the best photo quality, you should stick to all these presets and avoid using any zoom levels between them. For the front camera, there is also a center stage feature which you can enable by tapping on the top and then turning auto zoom and auto rotate on. Or you can also keep it turned off and manually switch it by pressing on this icon. And you should note that when you use the wide angle or the landscape mode, the photo is saved in 18 megapixel, but if you use the portrait mode, it will only use the 7 megapixel. So you can just stick to the wide angle and crop your photos if you need afterwards. Now let's move on towards the videos, and here we are using the Apple ProRes. You can switch to HDR and log format, and just like before for normal shooting, HDR is more than enough, or you can also keep it turned off to preserve storage. And on the top right, you also have the action mode toggle and the brand new dual capture feature, which enable you to capture both your front camera and the main camera at the same time. And then we have the night mode. These settings will only pop up when there is a low light, and you can either toggle it from the top or open the more option and enable the night mode max from here, which will give you up to 30 seconds of night mode capture in an extreme low light. Now in the iOS 26, to move to the other photo modes, you can either swipe left or right on the screen or use the bottom bar. So guys, that is it in this particular video. These are some of the settings, tips and tricks which you can use in order to get the maximum quality of your photos and videos. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you how to fix the notification that won't work when the iPhone is turned off on iOS 26. So let's get started. The very first thing which you want to do for this is going into your settings and then look for sound and haptics. And what you want to do is a little bit weird, but you want to basically turn on silent mode, turn it off, turn it on back 3 or 4 times. Just go ahead and do that, and that should basically fix the bug that is going to be not showing the notification when you update your system. So just keep on doing for a few times. Now the next thing you want to do is to go back to the main settings and go to the notification itself. And for each of the app that you are not getting notification, you want to review to make sure, for example, messages app allow is on. These options are on as well. Things like lock screen notification and banners as well. Same with any other app that you are looking to get notification from, you just simply turn on it. Make sure lock screen and notification is turned on, so just go through the list as well. And once you have done that, the next thing you are going to do is to go ahead and do this simple force restart on your iPhone. So you are going to quickly press and release the volume up, volume down, and then hold down this side button. So I'm going to be doing the volume up, volume down, and then I'm holding on to the side button just like that, and you are going to keep on holding until the screen goes completely black and the Apple logo appears. As you can see here, I'm holding on and then I let go once I see the Apple logo. And if it does not work for the very first time, try again. Now this method will not delete any of your data, completely safe to do, so go ahead and try this method. And once you are back on, go back into your phone, and after that, if the notification still won't work, go into your settings. This time we are going to go to the general, scroll down to the transfer reset iPhone, click on reset, and we essentially need to reset all settings. So you enter your phone passcode. This will reset all the settings themselves. None of your data will be deleted, like your photos, videos, apps. They are still going to be on your phone. But the important step to still do if you are having issues. Now let's say you did all of this. It could potentially be uncommon issue with your phone where you need to update the phone software. So in your settings, go to general, software update, and check if there is any update. Because if there is any update, the new updates will fix one of those bugs. if your device is affected, and you can go ahead and update your device, and hopefully it will fix your device. And you guys, I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question or query, comment down below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace.